Good evening, everyone. My name is Simba, and I'm your favorite duck. I know it's been a long time since I've been out. I know. I am not dead, well, at least on the outside. But I can assure you that I am back. And I am back with a simple question that I would like to ask all of you Team Fortress 2 players, CSGO players, pretty much any game out there. I'd like to ask you, why do you do it? Just ask this to yourselves. Why do you... It's not play video games, but why do you make these characters suffer the way they do? I mean, they do suffer in Team Fortress 2. There's fire, there's bullets, there's rockets, there's explosions. There are a lot of different ways of hurting someone in Team Fortress 2, and you are exposing your character and other characters to that kind of pain. And so my question for you today is, why? Why do we do it? What did these characters do to deserve such a torture, such a pain? Because they die, but they respawn so they can be tortured again, so they can feel the same pain. And this is pretty interesting if you think about it. Someone out there managed to find a team of mercs, and all these mercs are twins, and they, as a matter of fact, have the exact same skills as their brothers, and the exact same everything except for the color of their uniforms and the color they want to kill. So we have the blue team that wants to kill the red team and the red team that has to kill the blue team. But they are all the same. They surely must be family, if you think about it. And if they're not family, well, they must have been caught in some dimensional warp where they just created a pair of each, maybe from a different dimension. In one dimension they are blue, and on the other dimension they are red. This is my question for you today is, why do we usually force people into torture or pain? Usually because they did something very bad, usually because they killed someone, or raped someone, or stole something very valuable to someone. Why don't we give them a break? Why don't we cut them some slack, Why do we must force them into fighting themselves over and over? Because as soon as they die, they respawn. That's it. They are free to go kill again and be killed. And did they do anything to deserve it? Are they criminals? Well, some of them, sure, they are psychotic, but surely there must be another reason. But the truth is, my dear listeners, there isn't any reason. We just do it because we ourselves like pain, inflicting pain to others, but we cannot do it. And that's why video games make us violent. We surely must have got that rage and all that anger from somewhere else in the real world, maybe for someone who bullies us or someone we don't like. So we just lay it out on the poor characters of a video game, little knowing that they actually have feelings themselves. They got caught in this universe, in this world, where they are fighting themselves, and they can control it. And if they don't like it, well, they don't have any option. They just have to embrace it and accept it. And that's why we are monsters. We are forcing people into doing things they don't want to do. And you might be thinking, well, they seem pretty happy about their jobs, about killing and be killed. Well, not the be killed part, but they seem pretty happy about killing. Well, imagine this. If you are forced to be stuck in a universe where you're supposed to do something very specific, even if you don't want to, what are you going to do? Are you just going to live in anger your entire life? Or are you just eventually going to crack and just let yourself do the thing you're supposed to do and just do it for the rest of your life? Because it's either that or just complaining and annoying and no one will listen to you and nothing will happen. Either that or you'll just fall into madness and actually do it and enjoy doing it, even if it's something bad like killing other people, which is what happens with our beloved mercs. That is exactly what I think happened. I think they were trapped in a universe and they couldn't escape, so eventually all of them fell into madness. Madness deep enough to look at their own brothers, their own family, and murder them just because they have a different color on their uniforms. And this happened on both sides, because like I said before, this is something out of an interdimensional continuum. So, my dear friends, I just want you to open your eyes, and maybe we shouldn't be fighting with our characters. Maybe we should be, making themselves happy, actually. Maybe they could dispute their problems with words, with diplomacy. Just imagine that, just a blue and a red actually living in harmony, like they do in Man vs. Machine, you know, a common enemy for two common people. Even though if they hate each other, they have a common enemy, so they must unite in order to kill the common enemy. That is exactly what we should do at every time. We should unite, reds and blues. So I say, dear listeners and watchers, please end this madness that is TF2 and video games in general. Stop using these innocent, poor characters and classes to discharge your own anger. Just let them live like they want to. Let them go to their families. I'm sure they have families. So this is going to be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm feeling very philosophical and very wise today. I think I'm going to solve one or two advanced chemical equations. Maybe discover the meaning of the universe, maybe discover where the universe came from, you know, just simple things just wise people like me can do. So leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want to see more of me. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are awesome. Even though I've been away, I've seen my channel growing quite a lot. I've seen subscribers going up, views going up, and I really appreciate all of you. I promise the reason for my absence has a good justification. It's because of school mainly, and I don't have time for anything else, so I'm really sorry. I hope I can do videos like this sometimes to keep you entertained, and I will see you all on the next video.